I know that number right there. They tricked me the other day with that. I have to admit, I fell for it too, as embarrassed as I am. I like to see that little light right there. That way they can fly the flag at night. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them coming out now, guys. I wonder if they run right over here to the office and drink coffee, take a break. That's the jailhouse. That's where they kidnap people and they take them there, even if they're not guilty of crimes. I don't care what they say. It's just the way it is. So let's go see what we can see around here. Just a driveway there. But I'm pretty sure these are jackboot cars. Yeah, I can. Dumbass. See that little star on the license plate? Usually means they're police officers. So I guess he decided that I can't go through the parking lot because it says no parking. Certainly they don't want you to park in the parking lot. It's their parking lot, our parking lot, for them to use, right? Trash everywhere?
Sir, you need to step away from that vehicle, please.
Why? Who are you?
I'm Sergeant Miller from the Sheriff's Office.
Is that right? What's your badge number? Who are you talking to that way?
This is Sheriff's Office property.
No.
Okay, and you cannot walk up to the vehicles and start looking at them. Those are Sheriff's Office
You've
vehicles.
lost your mind.
I'm not going to argue with you, sir, okay?
No, okay, we won't argue.
Do not walk up to them and look inside the vehicles.
Sergeant, do you know the Plainview Doctrine? It applies to me the same way it applies to you. Or I said that backwards. And no parking means no parking. I'm on my feet.
Okay, you can walk through.
I have the right to.
But you cannot approach Sheriff's Office vehicles.
Yes, I can.
Look at them.
Yes, I can. I absolutely can.
Sir, how do I know you're not going to break into a vehicle? Because that's what people that look in vehicles like that do. When
Are
come
you
into a
kidding me
parking
with
lot,
this?
it's not yours.
Are you kidding me with this
No,
right
sir, I'm
now?
not.
So you think that I came out here with a camera like this? I guess I should have worn my body cam today, right?
I don't know you, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here, let's make it a little easier. Here's my business card. Our 5 freedoms are on the back.
Okay.
Right? I'm allowed to check out and inspect my equipment anytime I want. It belongs to me. This parking lot belongs to me. Okay?
Sir, I'm not arguing with you, okay?
There is no argument. It's the Constitution. Okay? So I say we both take it down a notch, and you understand I'm going to inspect these vehicles.
Sir, I'm telling you, you need to walk away from the Sheriff's Office owned equipment. I understand the taxpayers pay for them. If you want to look at them, you can walk down the street and look at them. But you're not going to be going up and inside every vehicle you want.
Absolutely. I've done it a gazillion times. I just did it yesterday in Wilmington with the chief of police standing there explaining why you guys wear riot grubs to break people's face. Hey, after Crawford, Arkansas.
So that's different if you arrange
No,
with us.
I didn't arrange shit with nobody. I'm an auditor and you know it.
Okay.
So calling me a thief is
I didn't
wrong.
call you a thief, sir.
You said the only reason I would look into a car
Not what
is
I
to
said.
come back.
Review your video, sir. That's not what I said.
It's a live stream. We've got plenty.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I got a dozen people in here watching this.
Okay.
I have a right to inspect these vehicles.
Just move on, sir.
No, I'm going to inspect the vehicles, Sergeant. That's the way it is. You should call somebody because you're making a mistake, right? I feel like you're on
anybody that's in this parking lot with Sheriff's Office vehicles and personal vehicles of Sheriff's Office employees, I would be telling them the same thing, and so would any other deputy or sergeant or captain or major.
Okay, I understand that, but that doesn't mean that you wouldn't be wrong. The First Amendment as well as your policy and the Supreme Court rulings, I'm well within my rights to do this. I've been doing it for months.
First Amendment is what, sir?
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to assemble.
Correct. Okay. Nothing to do with inspecting sheriff's office vehicles.
No, that's
and walking around sheriff's office vehicles.
no, that's Smith versus Cummings. I'm allowed to record you in the course of your duties and look at all your equipment, my equipment. Let's get that straight. This is stuff that I pay for.
Well,
And honestly, here's what's up.
I'm asking you.
You're gonna look silly. You're gonna look silly when you call your guys out here, right? And they go back and they review my videos. I look inside for trash like I found, and then I make sure they ain't you running on bad tires, because what's the number one killer of police officers? Car accidents. What's the number two killer of police officers? Asshole cops like them fuckheads in Crawford, Arkansas. All that shit's coming to a stop. All this tyrant shit's coming to a stop. If we have to privatize the police, it's coming to a stop.
It's your choice, sir. It's your
So
opinion.
I have a job to do like anybody else.
You cannot be out here.
Listen, you need to call somebody. It's not too late. It's not too late. You need to call somebody. I'm serious. You're making a mistake.
Okay, sir.
I'm not usually this aggressive, but your approach was a little rough.
Very aggressive, sir. I just asked you to please leave. Is what I did.
Well, I'm allowed to be a little aggressive when it comes to my rights.
Well, you said I came at you aggressive, and I didn't, sir. I just asked you to please leave.
Yeah, you hollered at me from across the street saying I can't walk through the parking lot.
Sir, there's vehicle traffic out here. That's why.
But you said I wasn't allowed to walk through the parking lot. It says no parking. So that was my first hint. And so I feel like you're on the verge of threatening me. And you should tell whoever you talk to that now I intend to look in every car. Personal cars, work cars, it don't matter to me. I bet one of them does. Tyrant piece of shit.
Hello, sir.
There's no hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Nope.
You got your driver's license on you?
That's not how it works, and you know it.
It does.
No.
It does work that way.
They gave me they told me to leave. I left.
Okay.
That's the end of it.
Well, you're going to be served a notice of criminal trespass, and you're not allowed back on sheriff's office property again. So, I need
Well,
your
I'm
ID.
going to go call the sheriff, and we'll work it out with the sheriff, because
No,
this
you're
is
gonna give me your
absolutely.
ID.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay.
Would
Name,
you
date
like
of
to
birth, and
search me?
Name, date of birth, and search then.
I don't give up my social security number to anybody. That's against the law. So you're I think you're out of your element, sir.
I think you're a lot out of yours, but that's okay. You're allowed to be.
Apparently it's not, okay? Because you're demanding my ID
I'm
for
allowed to do
trespass. You told me to leave and I left.
Okay. And now you're going to be trespassed, so you don't come back on
Actually,
property.
at the end of our conversation, this guy told me to leave and I left. Is that not correct, Sergeant Miller? Is that not correct? At the end of our conversation, before the end of our conversation, my feet were moving this way. Is that not correct?
You were told numerous times to leave the property. You refused. You wanted to argue with me. You check the recording. And then when I told you that somebody was on the way out of the trespass form, you then decided to walk out.
Okay.
Okay, but you were told numerous times.
And so what, the trespass law is right over there on one of them signs, 2911.11. What's it say?
The captain has already ordered you to trespass from the county property.
So therefore, you're going to be trespassed from the county property.
So at this time, legally, what you have to do is tell us who you are so we can trespass you. If you refuse to tell us who you are,
At that point, we can do a live ID.
right here in our jail.
Hey.
So it's your option.
So, yeah.
Oh. Hey, will you help me? Detective, I'm asking for help. Watch this, guys.
We're recording too. Just so
No,
you know.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mine don't get lost.
Ours won't either.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. So name, date of birth, social.
Hold on now. I think
know,
this guy's
now.
straightening him out because
No,
I'm
he's
telling
not.
you right now, listen, I'm allowed to do this under the law.
And we're
The
allowed
Supreme
to trespass
Court-
you, and that means that at this point, you are required to identify yourself, and you are not doing so.
Okay, but
You are.
I walked
required-
off the
there's no-
property.
it doesn't matter. You're being trespassed from when you were on the property earlier. So now you're not coming back on the property again.
It has,
It's that simple.
it has nothing to do with you standing on the sidewalk. You are getting trespassed for your time that you were on this private property, this private lot.
It's not private.
It
It
is.
is. It is. It's a private lot.
Just like Walmart is privately owned. They can
Okay, but
trespass.
that's my
Yes.
lot, and those are my vehicles, and I have a
Actually,
right
they're
to
not
look
your
at
vehicle.
them. Yes,
You
they
do
are.
not.
Yes, they are. They absolutely are.
Really?
And now you're
Okay.
Hey, help! He's just gonna walk away. That's police today, guys, just like in Crawford, Arkansas. I guess I'm fixing to get harmed.
Look, man, you're not gonna get harmed. Look,
I don't have ID on me.
You-
I'll never
you
give you my
explain
social
this to
security
you-
number.
to you
I was
one more
trying to
time.
explain it to these guys.
Alright.
I'll explain
I'm
it
gonna
to you.
explain it to you one more time.
Okay?
I'm talking.
I have every.
I'm talking.
Wait a minute, young
I
man.
understand. So,
They're only doing this
Listen.
because I told them I have every intention on going to the sheriff, showing him the written law in Ohio. Okay?
We've
I'm sure
already,
he's
we've already,
aware.
we're aware. We've had our.
Well, then why
captain
would you
out
do
here.
it this way?
We've had our captain out here. Listen, you were told to exit this park. When you refused,
I never
At that
refused. I never
Did- did-
refused.
did
I was
you-
trying to talk
did
to
you-
him and
did you
tell him that he was
Did you
mistaken.
immediately walk away when they told you to leave parking
No.
lot? You
No.
did not.
I
So
didn't
at that
immediately
time-
walk away. Am I a dog? I
at-
take orders?
At that time.
Is that the way you treat people?
See, you don't even let me
So
finish.
the problem is if you would have just walked through the parking lot,
Then you
filmed everything you wanted to.
But that's
would've been
not
a
what
problem.
that's not what my intention was.
You were.
My
You-
intention is to look in the cars and see if there's any garbage or the seats are
Again.
tore up.
Again, and I told you to step away from the sheriff's vehicles, and you told me no. That is why you're being trespassed. Plain and simple. Not because you were walking the lot, not because you were filming us now, filming then, whatever. It doesn't matter. That I have no problem with that. You're being trespassed because you refused to get away from a sheriff's office marked vehicle when I approached you and saw you up on the
Yes, I'm freely admitting that I have to look through the windows to see the condition of the cockpit of the car.
listen, so state law, Ohio state law says
I've done this at multiple sheriff's offices. It was not against the law there. How come it can?
I'm
It's your interpretation,
you're being
Sergeant.
issued a trespass notice, all right, sir? So the way the law actually states, you do not have to carry your ID on you, okay? I understand that. But when a law enforcement officer asks you for your information, you have to provide basic information to us, okay? Which
Only
means
if
name,
I've
date of
committed a
birth.
crime,
Name, date
which
of
you're
birth.
saying that I did commit a crime. I think it's pretty gray.
It's highly
right?
suspicious of you walking up. Like
Oh, you're not going to do that again.
Okay.
I'm not a
All right.
thief, damn
Well,
it.
you
I'm
don't-
reaching
you
in my
don't even
pocket
let us
here.
explain what we're.
He keeps calling me a thief. How would you like it? I'm a goddamn news agency.
No one's called you.
Yes, you did.
Those are actually not valid news credentials.
No one.
Pardon me?
Sir, no, I never called you a thief. Rewind your video and listen to my words. I never
And
called you a thief.
if you let us explain, you keep interrupting before he.
All right, I won't interrupt.
Let
I won't
Sergeant
interrupt.
Explain. Because what he's saying makes sense, and it makes sense to the law. Let him finish explaining what he's saying before you interrupt him. Then maybe you'll understand why. We're trying to be cordial with him.
No, you're not. You're
Okay.
trying to put my name on a piece of paper
Yes,
that
sir.
says I broke the law.
No,
and-
sir.
No,
It's-
we're going to put
So-
your name on a piece of paper that says that you're not allowed back on the property.
Doesn't say you
Doesn't
broke
say
the
you
law.
broke the law.
It's trespassing.
It's a notice of trespass and it's a notice not to come back. That's all it is.
And who's the current sheriff?
Sheriff's Track.
And you think he's going to go for this?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So again, Captain Karen is the one that told us to issue a trespass notice. All right, sir. So by law, we are allowed to issue trespass notices. You were on the property. You were asked to leave. You refused to because you were looking in the vehicles, the sheriff's office vehicles.
Yeah, they're ours. We are allowed to inspect them.
Bottom line is, you were asked to leave. You refused. You told me flat out no. So therefore, you're being issued a trespass notice. All it is a piece of paper. You'll be on your way. You can sit here all day long and film if you want on site.
Okay, are you going to harm or arrest me if I don't?
If you don't what, sir?
If I don't comply to your craziness?
Okay. Again, by state law, you were
No, it's just a straight question,
By state
Sergeant.
law.
I let him finish. Why won't you answer me?
trying to answer you, sir. By state law, you have to identify yourself.
Or I'll be harmed or arrested.
Nobody knows.
No one's gonna harm you.
No.
Well, then am I detained?
Yes, sir. You are. You're investigating.
Okay, then I wasn't. Okay.
So all you gotta do.
So
is
you're
give
gonna
these
arrest me if I don't
these
give you my
deputies
name.
your and your information, so they can fill this form out, give you your pink slip, your copy, and then you can go on about your business.
But I don't want to. I was leaving.
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice.
Or what? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We have the right to detain you and live ID you.
Yeah,
We can do
I understand that. I get it.
So now we're at that point where I'm not playing games anymore.
This isn't a game. This is my civil rights.
We're not.
We
We're not
understand
gonna,
that, sir.
we're
We
not
get
gonna
it.
violate
This is
any
my
of your
job.
constitutional
Just
rights.
like you have a job.
It is my job. Too.
Okay, well, don't say I'm playing games because I'm scared to death of you fucking assholes. And you called me a thief 2 times.
No.
That's not right. Just because I looked through a goddamn window doesn't make me a thief. That was fucking wrong.
Never
Never
called you
called
a thief,
you.
sir.
Now, are you going to arrest me to get my ID?
No.
Then I'm going to walk
You're
away.
detained. You're not free to go.
I'm going to walk away if
detained,
you're
you're
not
not
going to
free to
arrest
go.
me because I think you guys are just
You-
trying
if
to
you
get
know
me agitated.
constitutional law, then
So you
should
are
know
going to
what
arrest me.
No.
being
Arrest
detained and being
detainment.
arrested is.
And you're about to be taken into the jail to be live ID. It is your option. It is your choice. You can either provide the identification or we will get the identification because by law we are allowed to do that.
At this point, are you willing to walk away, sir?
Yeah.
Leave this area.
I'm scared to death right now.
Have a good day, sir.